This podcast is a Digital Diamond Network production.
This is the Bayonne Badass, Danny Moff here, and you are listening to Just Two Jobbers.
Chill. Woo! Bayonne Badass.
We
Danny
back
Moff.
at it like crack addicts.
Oh, damn. You know
know
what?
it.
It's time to get hyped. SmackDown was on Friday. Today. You know what we're going to do? We're going to hold our titles in the high and defend them right now. Ref,
get it.
ring the bell.
Chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Digital Diamond Network proudly brings to you its World Heavyweight Tag Team Podcast Champions of the World. Madman J Pesos, Bad Boy Mason Cross, Just Two Jobbers. And if you're not down with that, we have three words for you. Suck your mother. Well,
Chill.
SmackDown. Viewership's up, but really
Viewership
honestly,
is up. It
really-
went from a whopping 2.544 to a whopping 2.58.
Yes.
The viewership ratings is what it's all about. It's all about the ratings, and as long as those numbers go up,
That's all
that's
that
what matters.
But what about the shitty angle of a strap match?
A strap match. What? How disappointing is that?
Like, I mean,
It's
this
like,
is not.
I'm
I mean,
gonna pick a stipulation. It's gonna be crazy.
You
I'm
can't run
thinking
away
they're gonna
from
go
me.
in like fucking like a steel cage
Hell
or
in a Cell,
Hell in a Cell,
something,
or something
lumberjack
cool,
match.
You
Even
know,
would be better.
But no, you know what did we get? We get a strap
Yeah,
match.
like-
So what exactly is a strap match?
I don't know if this is the one where you're strapped to the opponent and you have to touch all four turnbuckles to win,
Oh,
or
my God.
or if it's exactly,
Oh, my
or
God.
if it's the
I
one,
hope
or if it's the
not.
one where you just get to use the strap, then that'll be fine.
If you have to touch all four turnbuckles,
It's not 1984. I don't want to see
yeah,
that.
I don't
anymore.
want to see that. Especially, I don't want to see the Fiend do that.
No,
I'm sorry.
like, why?
Maybe
What the
Daniel Bryan.
And how did he rip
Maybe
his
it's
dreads
an advantage, Daniel Bryan, and that's why he picked that.
Yeah.
But come on,
If there's
come
anybody,
on, WWE.
if there's anybody that can make it work, it's probably these two. Though.
Come on,
But
on.
real
that's,
talk,
That's what you come up with.
How it sounds? It sounds like some shit I don't want to watch.
And here's my question: they're gonna be strapped. They're like during the red light. Is the red light gonna be on
Yeah,
the
like
whole time?
please, like oh
Because
my god,
how are we gonna know if he actually touches the turnbuckle?
I hate that
because that
fucking
red light.
I fucking hate that.
That red light is so fucking stupid.
It is the worst thing in all of wrestling right
Yeah.
now. Red light and then a red cage
Unfortunately.
on Hell in a Cell, and it just fucked everything.
Yeah, that red light's definitely got to go.
Another thing that's fucked up. Why is Kofi blonde?
Yeah.
Why is Kofi
Yeah,
blonde?
man.
Like, what is
Who
going on?
approved that?
And why are the champions getting pinned? Why is
Oh,
Big E?
that's that bugs me.
This
Oh, that
whole
bugs me.
segment of John Morrison's, first of all, the entrance music, like you were saying, it's got to go.
Yeah, John Morrison's
It's gotta
entrance
change
music.
now.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're dope, and you returning is fucking awesome, and
you're
everybody
sober.
should pop. But you know what? When your entrance music hits, it's just so dull and boring that nobody pops for you.
Yeah.
And you should be getting the pops because when you do your moves, you get the pops. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry, dude. You got to change that entrance music
And
because
I
that
don't-
shit
yeah.
is not hype.
And I don't get how the idiot Corey Graves, who's apparently not fired.
Yeah, they should
I
have
don't-
fired him.
I don't know.
Fuck Corey Graves.
Exactly.
Hashtag fuck Corey Graves.
I don't know why he says, oh, that puts them in line for a title shot. No, they beat each guy singly.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not a tag match.
Right.
That's not how anything in life works at all, ever. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's just not how it goes.
Just
And,
more
yeah.
bad commentary from Corey Graves.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, I just.
But yeah, Big E gets pinned. Okay, another champion. So that's 2 weeks in a row the
Yeah.
tag team champs have been pinned.
There's
and
like-
then Bayley gets pinned.
Yeah.
She gets knocked out by Women's Right. I'm sorry, WWE, but that's one thing AEW definitely has over you.
Champions
is the
don't take
champions
losses.
don't get pinned.
Even if
they
they-
don't take losses.
Yeah.
And a clean loss
or
at that.
Or they'll get
You know what I
disqualified.
mean? Fuck, man. Like a clean loss. Like, why is Bayley getting pinned clean?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
she's the champion.
Like, yeah, it should be
It
some
doesn't make
shady
any
shit.
sense. If you're the champion, you're the top person. If you lose and get pinned,
Yeah.
you should lose that belt.
And I get it, and it's all the time. It's not like, okay, I remember walking back in the day, you'd be watching, and it's like, let me find a champion I could use for an example. JBL. JBL be running around SmackDown with that title for a year. And he would lose, but it would be some shady, underhanded shit, or he'd get disqualified.
Exactly.
And when he finally did get pinned, yes, that person did get a title shot. And if they'd probably beat him. Yeah, but they set it up like that. What's going to happen is Bayley gets pinned, Bayley gets pinned, Bayley gets pinned. She doesn't lose the title.
Nope.
Bayley gets
She's
pinned.
gonna keep the
And
title.
it's like, it's happening to Big E. No champion should ever lose. Like,
No.
cleanly, weeks and weeks and weeks on end. I should never see it like more than once in their title reign, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Agreed.
like that's how I look at it. Because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
I absolutely hate it. It bugs me so bad. It's like, you're the champion. Why are you
why are
taking
you
pins?
losing to every second dude that you're
Exactly. It doesn't
you're
make any
wrestling?
sense. Why are you the champion if you keep losing all the time?
Yeah,
Doesn't make any sense.
zero.
What's the point of having the belt?
No, yeah, it's just a belt to you. It's for real. And then like I don't know, like it just doesn't cut it. The whole John Morrison thing we were talking about, yeah, he's still out of his mind though with that
He's
shit.
the guy. He's so sick.
Like
man.
wow,
He's so sick.
like the guy just doesn't stop moving. He's like fluid.
Yeah.
and I
yeah,
don't
he's dope, man. He's definitely dope. But yeah, his entrance music, that shit gots to go.
Gots to go. You know what has to keep happening? Otis and Mandy.
Yeah,
That
please,
has
yes.
to keep
that.
happening.
That is awesome.
That is
You
the
know what I mean?
best. That is the best shit I ever seen. I totally missed this segment, but I had to read literally what happened. So basically, from what I'm understanding, is that Otis came out and distracted them, whatever, but Sonya ended up losing anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Because she was like, "Oh, could you ask Otis to come out?"
Yeah, and then she ended up losing anyway from the distraction.
I can't wait to see what this turns into next week. The funny thing is this is one of the most entertaining things on SmackDown right now.
It is. 100%
And
it is.
It's almost as bad as like, why is this and Bobby Lashley on the two most entertaining things on the respective shows?
Right.
Like, something's wrong here.
There
Like,
is- yeah, I don't-
The Seth and AOP thing should be a lot bigger.
You would think,
That
right?
it
Because
is.
that's a better storyline. In
Yeah.
my opinion, that's a better storyline.
But it's like, I'm more entertained by Lashley and Rusev talking shit.
yeah, but I'm not entertained by Lana at
Well,
all.
that's why she's not in there no more. Send my check.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, another thing about SmackDown, the same thing with NXT. There's a lot of misdirected talent. Sami Zayn has become the only thing important in that group.
Yeah, 100%.
The only thing important.
100%.
How the fuck did Shinsuke Nakamura fall behind Sami
Right?
Zayn? And I get it. The promo
And
that
Sami Zayn doesn't even fucking wrestle right now.
he don't even
He
wrestle.
doesn't even wrestle, and Shinsuke fell behind him.
Yeah.
And Cesaro's just there for what? To protect Shinsuke? I'm confused on why Cesaro's even there because
Yeah.
Sami Zayn didn't even mention Cesaro in his promo
And what's with
until it
those-
was time to beat somebody else.
Yeah, and what's with those fucking short pants that he's been wrestling in?
yeah.
Like, I don't fucking pick a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fucking professional. The what was that guy? What was that movie that he was taken from the Transporter?
The Transporter,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the whole suit.
Yeah.
And that shit was dope in the James Bond entrance.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the Jason.
Yeah,
what's his
the-
name? Jason Statham.
Jason Statham shit. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of shit. But like, oh, Cesaro debuts a new gimmick. No, he's got green lights and he changed his tights.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a new gimmick. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm
No,
like,
it's not a new
It
gimmick.
isn't. It's just not. It's just not the way life works.
No.
It's not the way logic works. And Cesaro is one of the most underutilized talents I've ever seen. When they put him with Paul Heyman, that would have been so dope
Hell
if
yeah.
they would have let it ride properly.
For sure.
Because even though he's not a Heyman guy per se, he has the ability to stand there, look mean, and let Paul Heyman do the talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got this Swiss Superman and I got the Beast Incarnate. Da, da,
Right,
da, 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 da.
exactly.
Talk shit. Like how Jake Hager doesn't say a fucking thing while Jericho just sits there
Yeah.
and talks shit. Like, that would have been so perfect. But, I mean, Sami Zayn, they're doing it with Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn has become more important.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman has never felt more important than Brock Lesnar.
No.
Paul
Of
Heyman
course
never
not.
felt more important than CM Punk.
Yeah, but
You know?
Sami Zayn feels way more important because his promo game is just so.
It's just on point, right?
It's on point. Like,
But
he's so, yeah.
like, I just don't understand
He's
why.
so good on the mic.
Yeah, and I don't understand why they just have to like harbor the talent in these little bubbles,
Right?
That just
Yeah.
stifle what they're
That's a
really.
good way to put it for sure, man.
They really, really just like, dude. I see some Cesaro shit that will blow your fucking mind, right? Like, Oh, he's done it there too. The same guy that's cutting his promos right now, Sami Zayn. Him and Sami Zayn had a series of matches in NXT that are probably some of the best matches you'll watch in your entire life. And that was like the old school NXT.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, and then I checked out his Ring of Honor shit, and the man is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know why
He's definitely underused for sure.
underused. Shinsuke, we don't even need to talk about Shinsuke. We've seen what he can do in
Yeah,
NXT.
exactly, yeah.
NXT, and he was just going, this is Shinsuke light.
Yeah, this is Shinsuke
This ain't the Shinsuke that fought AJ at Wrestle Kingdom 9. Like, you know what I mean? This
No
is
doubt.
Shinsuke that likes surfboards.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. So I think that they just, I don't know, they ruined the mystique of the King of Strong Style and
Yeah.
the Swiss Superman. Like, I don't really think of them as that anymore. They're comedy characters.
Yeah, they are. Unfortunately.
The main event, I heard, might as well have been a 6-man tag. Just the amount of people and bodies that were involved in this. Roman Reigns takes it by putting Rude through the table, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But why just a random tables match though? Because you got power or spine buster on the announce table.
No, I guess. I
So
don't-
now we're just.
Now we're having tables match. It's better than a strap match.
I guess it is because
So then, so that basically led to Roman Reigns choosing his stipulation, which was a Falls Count Anywhere match.
which is okay.
Which is okay. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but why is there all these gimmick matches at Royal Rumble now?
I don't know.
Strap match,
Yeah.
Falls Count Anywhere
Royal
match.
Rumble's
You know what I
already
mean?
a big gimmick
Yeah,
in
Royal
itself.
Rumble is a huge gimmick match on its own.
So I don't know. When are we gonna have a boiler room brawl back?
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Oh, yeah, and Kane came back.
Oh yeah.
That was
yeah.
fairly lackluster.
Yeah, I don't even know why he decided
It's
to
like,
do that.
dude, you're the fucking mayor of Knoxville or wherever
Yeah.
it is. You know,
You're gonna
like
hear the excitement in our voice over this episode
what
of
I mean?
SmackDown, right?
Yeah, it's
like
like-
seriously, like WWE, you guys had it, and like you do got it, and then it's just like, why is your developmental so much better? I want to see NXT UK on Friday and NXT on Monday, and then you can put both SmackDown and Raw on freaking Wednesday back to back and let that go against Dynamite. Because
no, Raw was fire this
Raw
week.
was fire. I'm just fucking brown. But still, like, why do you have to make... Why can't I have 2 good shows in a week? Why can't I just
Exactly.
go, oh, it was a fire week of wrestling. When's the last time we did that?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, since we split the 3-show schedule,
Yeah.
I think it's been, like, maybe about a month before that.
Yeah.
Since we went,
Oh, at least a month for sure.
Like, yo,
which is kind of weird because when basically AEW first came out, wrestling was fire
fire.
for the first like 6-7 weeks. I
Yeah.
want to say Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW Dynamite was all absolute fire.
Absolute fire.
For a good, month and a half, 2 months. It was fire.
And don't get me wrong.
And now they're getting complacent,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, these
Yeah.
are where the numbers are. These are where they're
Yeah.
going to stay.
Exactly.
Because there's no winning this war.
Yeah.
This is where the war is. It's pretty even on Wednesdays. Raw and SmackDown still have the same amount of
Nobody's
viewers.
trouncing anybody for 83 weeks in
No.
this fucking thing. So
No.
whatever you're waiting for, it's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
telling you.
And unfortunately with that, they feel, hey, we don't have to put on as great of shows all the time.
NXT is better wrestling. AEW is more fun. And we'll just leave it at that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun wrestling. Watching Orange Cassidy do dumb shit, then
Yeah,
super kick
exactly.
dive, super kick dive,
Super kick dive, super kick dive.
Like that's fun. That's
Right.
indie, big budget indie shit. So the reason why they're always going to remain even is because 1, you have the channel flippers that go back and forth.
Yeah.
2, you have the diehard people who are like, I think the fun wrestling is the real wrestling. Then you have the diehard people who think, I think the real wrestling is the real wrestling.
Yeah.
So you have the NXT guys and you have the AEW guys. So it's never going to change. The only reason why the WWE and WCW war changed and went so huge was for the simple fact that WWE is cartoon and WCW went real.
Yeah.
And that's why it
Yeah,
changed.
they went, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And now everything's pretty much the same and pretty regular.
Yeah.
So
Dive, super kick, dive.
dive, super kick, dive.
super kick.
But what we're going to do is super kick and dive all the way over to our sponsors.
A word from our sponsors.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be back after we pay these bills.
And we're back.
I fucking love it every single time.
Yeah.
But you know what else I love? Dive, super kick,
Dive.
dive, super kick.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, back to some news here. We're gonna jump into some news segments. Booker T, he out here pew pew pew.
Five
pew,
time.
Yeah, he out here shooting on Tessa Blanchard, saying her winning the Impact World title was the worst decision in the history of wrestling.
Ooh.
Not because of the racial shit or whatever.
Not because it doesn't have anything to do with
No,
it.
because he's like, this means that she is wrestling women now and men. So let's say Tessa Blanchard wrestles Kiera Hogan or Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Taya Valkyrie pins her. Does that mean Taya Valkyrie is now eligible to be as good as the world champion?
That's a good point.
Like, that's where Booker T is going with this. So he's like, basically anybody that can pin her, they can beat anybody. But I'm like, but seriously, that's just not how life works, though, if you really think about it. Because you want to fight against this guy doesn't mean that you can go beat up everybody else because he beat up somebody. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Booker T needs to just kind of ease off on that one and just go with the fact that you hate the bitch. Because she's racist.
Yeah.
Just go with that. Stop trying to make up excuses. Because, no, real talk, like, think about it. We have watched many people win the world title and go, he is not a better wrestler. A is not a better wrestler than B. And we know that. But A's held the title for a long time and B can't touch it.
That's
and we
true.
know that.
That's facts, yeah.
So whatever. It is what it is. Wrestling, Booker. You've been in the business.
It's wrestling, exactly.
You've been in the business.
Kayfabe. It's predetermined. Relax.
I get it. If
She's-
Layla Ali knocks out Deontay Wilder, that's a different story.
Exactly.
Then maybe she can go beat up some dude.
Exactly. then she can fight. And,
Yeah.
but this is kayfabe, and it's
Yeah, bro. Like, come
it's
on.
made up, bro.
Like, how many?
It's not real, bro. Relax.
China was the Intercontinental Champion, but
Hey, yo, speaking of Booker T, what's up with Harlem Heat at the Royal Rumble? Why are they not fighting
yeah, what's going on?
somebody?
We need to know here. I thought you guys were reunited to fight the Revival
Yeah,
because the Revival called them out on some shit. So
that would be dope.
I would like to see that. I really want that to happen. I've been saying it on air since I heard the news. Revival is a good old school tag team. He don't like the Revival. I
Boring
like
as shit. The most boring tag team around.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
but they're good.
Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder.
They good though.
We're top guys.
Top guys doing top guy things.
Yeah.
This is the good gimmick though, because it's just a heat gimmick, right?
It's
it
a
just
good gimmick, but
draws heat.
it's a good gimmick, but they're just
Makes
boring.
you go, I fucking hate those guys. But I would like to see it because Harlem Heat is also another good old school tag team.
Friend of the show, Stevie
Yep.
Ray, shout out.
Yep, 10-time champions. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really want to see that. Stevie Ray, maybe you can convince your brother to get in that ring. And
Yeah, let's get it, man.
I'll be texting him at the next break here and see what I can get. Go get in there. Yeah, trust me. Killer Cross.
Yo, he met with Triple H.
Yes.
Yes, buddy, please.
Well, his girl's already in. Scarlett's already in.
That's right. She just signed with
She
NXT.
signed with NXT, right?
Yeah.
So.
That'd be dope.
I'd like to do that. Let's talk about Killer Cross was dope on Impact. He played a good, crazy, fucking like insane person.
Yeah, he was dope. But here's the question. He needs to keep that name Killer Cross.
They're
I
gonna
know WWE's not going to want that.
They kept Ricochet.
But they did keep Ricochet. He needs to keep that name because that name makes him. You know what I mean? It's
They would have to put him. I think they would probably have to put him on Fox.
yeah,
And-
SmackDown.
And yeah.
Yo, Killer fucking Cross versus the Fiend. Come on, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
come on, bro.
I don't think
you don't
you-
even need
yeah.
to write that. You just you
Yeah.
guys face
Because
each other.
I don't think the USA Network. I know they probably wanted the Fiend, but I bet you they didn't really want the Fiend.
Yeah,
They
no, of course.
Because honestly, WWE or USA Network, their entire like lineup is mostly WWE shit.
Really?
Like it's a lot of like Miz and Mrs. and like Total Divas and like there's some other shit on there too, but. Like I think WWE is what's pretty much keeping USA Network like
For real, eh?
up in the top, like considered like big network. I honestly, yeah, you're right. He has to keep that name, and they kind of have to let him keep the gimmick because
Yeah, of course, because that's what made him famous, man.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when they bring guys
Yo.
from the Indies or from Ring of Honor, from TNA,
Yeah, and just-
that were dope, and then just water him down.
Yeah.
and then he's nothing,
And
and
it's
his
like-
name is changed, and it's
like,
you know what I
who
mean,
are
like.
these? Like War Machine.
War Machine,
Like
there you go.
I keep forgetting their name, the original name, because they were the Viking Experience, Viking Raiders, War Raiders, like War Machine. What was wrong with I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. Marvel probably would have sued you over it because of the War Machine and all that shit in the Marvel universe. But at the same time, it's too different. Like it's totally not even. It's not even gimmick infringement. Like it's a name thing that, like they're Vikings.
Yeah,
like you know
right,
what I mean.
yeah.
And I think even the Pillagers or something would have came.
Pillagers?
Something would have came.
We
better.
rape and pillage the wrestlers.
Well, we ain't gonna go with raping, but we ain't gonna go with raping. We just gonna steal some shit.
we rape and pillage the
No
wrestlers.
raping, but we gonna steal some shit.
That's what Vikings did, though. That's what Vikings did. They raped and they pillaged.
They did do that.
You know what I mean?
But they're already pushing the gimmick, so kids are gonna be like, "What's a Viking, Daddy?"
What's a Viking? They
Well,
Google
then,
it. They Google it. Vikings.
They
used
come
to-
into your town and they rape and pillage your daughters and wives and mothers and take your cows and what? Burn your village to the ground. Okay.
Yeah. Vikings who commit raids.
Yeah,
That's
the
sounds
raid-
a lot better than War Machine, right?
Well,
Like,
yeah, and the raid has begun. They say that shit every week. And why do they cut promos like that?
Yeah.
That's another thing.
We just beat up 2 jobbers.
So, we are the Viking Raiders, and we have come to shut up. You sound like old school Braun
Nobody
Strowman.
talks like that.
You sound like old school Braun Strowman.
And on this episode of Nobody Talks Like That.
Back when I used to talk like this and people never took me seriously. I was a joke and I was the monster among men. Like, Jesus Christ. You just castrate people.
Yeah.
You castrate them. I'm telling you, nobody. I don't even care if they're high on methamphetamines. They ain't talking like that.
Right?
Nobody. If they're mad at
fucking
you,
hilarious.
they're definitely not going to talk like that.
Right.
If they're just getting ready to come fuck you up, definitely not.
Definitely not.
And so, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't. I just don't. Apparently, the WWE UK title is going to be renamed.
Renamed. And they just put NXT on it now.
Good.
They just changed the look of it.
So I think they'll probably just go with European title because not everybody there. Europe is a lot bigger than the United Kingdom.
Of course it is.
So, what if some dude from Croatia wants to wrestle and he ain't United Kingdom? You know what I mean? What if some dude from friggin', I don't know, wherever wants to wrestle?
Yeah.
So, you never know.
Yeah, European title would be cool. European
Exactly. I think
Championship.
they should go back to the European. And that does have lineage, man. Like the Bulldog, and there's been guys that held that
Yeah.
title. Shawn Michaels, a lot of people. WWE, let's talk about NXT UK for a bit. That brand needs to be off. You see on Wednesday now how they got NXT on TV. They should move UK to that Wednesday slot.
Yeah.
But they want all the viewers on. They want all the viewers on that NXT. though,
On that
so.
NXT, yeah.
But that needs to be more accessible.
Basically, my opinion is that NXT UK should replace 205 Live.
yeah.
Because 205 Live, all those guys
Is
can go
that
to NXT.
where is that, a network show? Or are you
I'm
guys,
pretty sure that's on the network.
Yeah.
I personally don't have the network.
But 205 Live needs to go. It's a good wrestling show.
it's a good wrestling show,
But
but nobody watches it
boring.
because it's after SmackDown. There's nobody in attendance because SmackDown was just on. Who the fuck
Yeah.
wants to watch that,
And
right?
it's boring.
So my opinion is they should take that TV slot on the network,
Yeah.
take 205 Live off of that after SmackDown and put
Yeah.
NXT UK on there.
yeah.
And
so
gain-
people can go right to that
Exactly.
after.
You can go right to UK,
Yeah.
and you can gain that viewership because NXT UK is dope, but they need more steam behind them. You're right; they have no momentum behind them because people don't see them.
Exactly.
And it's dope.
It's
dope wrestling. It's good wrestling.
Dude,
The
did you-
storylines are dope.
The Time Splitters just got beat on their return by the grizzled young veterans.
Right? Exactly.
And then he's like, yo, we've conquered Europe, and now we're coming here. The promo the man cut was just like,
Exactly.
and you just hear, boo!
Exactly.
Heel! Like, you know what I
Right?
mean?
Exactly.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
the storytelling's proper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, UK is proper. It's just they're not slotted.
They're not getting seen.
Yeah,
and
they're
I
not
get
getting
it.
seen.
They're way over there. The time slot's different. Won't get it live, but whatever. I still believe deep in my heart that if you put even a week behind or whatever,
Yeah, whatever. It's UK,
put it
man.
on
People
right
watch
after.
Power, and it's a week behind, right?
Yeah, like you're still back at episode whatever 20. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You're trying to get there. But like I don't know, like the whole entire let's just kind of hide these people away because back like I don't know how it's seen in Europe. Maybe they have to watch it.
And with that said, we don't know how it's portrayed in Europe. Like it might be huge there, right?
Yeah.
Might be huge. It might be on the main channel there. I don't know. I don't live there. I live in Canada. You know what I mean? But over here,
Yeah.
in my opinion, is where the money's at when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
So you would sell more merchandise. You would, whatever, get more fans, get more viewers if you're on American television. If
Exactly.
you're on North American TV, that just garners your, right? Like
Exactly.
you're just bigger.
You're
Plus-
just getting bigger.
Exactly.
So like I said, I don't know how it's seen in Europe and I don't know like how, but back to like the UK indie scene. You guys did it to crush the UK indie scene, which you pretty much have done.
Yeah, they did. They did.
What they now they need to
WWE
Yeah,
crush.
they did. And what they need to do is give it back in the form of NXT UK. I don't know if it's on TV over there, if it's just a network show.
Yeah.
If it's just a network show, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that is.
You can be on ITV over there. You could be on Sky
Yeah, they
Sports.
can probably be on whatever they want.
Whatever you want. But
I'd
I
assume.
think you should be giving it back that way. As for like having them cross over more, that needs to happen. This
Yeah.
whole like Survivor series, NXT, I think they should have like I know they're involved because they're like the third brand.
Yeah.
But now NXT UK, what are they, right? Because they were the fourth brand.
Yeah.
Or they were the second developmental. So now are they just like the first? Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So with that, I think we need to be able to, and it's a different style of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
WWE can expand their horizons because how many UK people live in the United States that probably don't get to watch the same UK wrestling they used to watch when they were home or
Yeah,
whatever?
exactly.
And then there's those guys I used to watch
Right.
on WWE. Or, and put them on TV or put them on the network. like,
Exactly.
in a good time slot. So I honestly believe that should be the best solution for that. And then maybe we'll be able to get more of these guys on regular TV. Like, why can't you call guys up from there to go to Raw
Exactly.
and SmackDown?
Exactly.
Because, like, I don't think they should have to go from NXT UK to NXT and then to SmackDown
Or Raw.
and whatever. Because a lot of these guys have been working for years.
Oh,
man.
yeah, of course.
So why should
They've just been in the UK.
yeah. So, like, let's say they want to get Tyler Bate. Why should Tyler Bate have to go from UK now to NXT if they wants to? And then what if Pete
Yeah.
Dunne? Pete Dunne
Yeah,
should
Pete Dunne should
should
be
have
on
went
Raw
straight
long
from
time.
UK to Raw.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
He should have, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to watch Pete Dunne no sell a German suplex from Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
Just no sell it, just elbow him in the face 8 times. Well, straight up.
Hell yeah,
I would.
man.
Like, man, that would be the best thing in the world. Like, there's things that they're missing out on just by keeping.
Oh, yeah, or like Walter versus Braun.
Oh
That'd be
my
disgusting.
God! Let those guys just run and
Right?
kick each other,
Like,
chop
come
each
on,
other,
bro, yeah.
kick each other in the
It's
chest.
disgusting.
In all reality, like they're wasting pure potential over there. SmackDown's doing the same thing with the Cesaro angle and all the people they've signed that have just sitting there like Shelton Benjamin. The guy's getting
Yeah,
old, man. Let
right?
him do some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? So it's getting very difficult to take both SmackDown and NXT UK seriously when it comes to like how you're going to push your talent and how you're
Facts. Facts. 100%
Raw
facts.
can somehow keep me entertained through Seth Rollins' bullshit.
Yeah.
But SmackDown is so hit and miss that it just bugs me. What we going to do again here is we going to go take a trip to Sponsorville
And a word.
from our sponsors.
That's right, folks. We're back.
My man. My man. So I got a little bit of news here. More. So Conan decides to get punched out by...
He didn't get punched out. He got slapped.
Slapped out by Leon Negro, who is Psychosis 2.
Outside of an Impact event.
And it's not an angle.
And there's not an angle. No. They were having a Twitter beef, apparently. And, shit got real. And there's video of it.
Yeah, there's that. There's
So
no
let's
official
hope-
news as to why this altercation went down, but the exchange was caught on video and quickly uploaded to Facebook. So a link will be on Facebook on Just Two Jobbers page. Check it out.
Let's hope that they turn this into some real life shit on Impact.
That would be funny. The cause of death for Rocky Johnson was revealed, and it was a blood clot.
What the blood clot?
Fuck. Blood clots, those things are so...
That's not funny too soon. Sorry.
But real talk, though, those things are scary, right? Like, you get one in your heart or your neck or your brain or, like, you're gone, blood. So
Yeah, gone. What the blood clot, man?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, man. Like,
You legend.
he was such a legend, though. Real
He
talk.
was.
Like, you know what I mean?
First black tag team champion. Him
Yeah.
and
Tony Atlas.
Tony
I think it was. I'm
Atlas,
pretty
yeah.
sure it was Tony Atlas.
Yeah, it was Tony Atlas.
Kairi Sane, she was cleared for action.
clear for action. So here's my question. When and if Asuka wins the title at Royal Rumble and we get Asuka 2 belts, what happens with the women's tag team championship?
Make up their own kabuki rule where they can both defend it.
That would be sick. There you go. That would be sick.
There is the Freebird rule for the title that you can use all 3 members.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are the SmackDown Women's Champion. After I win this belt, I'm the tag champ. I got to pull double duty. Well, so does she now.
Exactly.
And then,
dope.
who are you wrestling? Oh, you're going to wrestle Kairi Sane for the world title.
Right?
Just
Sick.
fuck with shit. Why not?
Hell yeah. Why not?
Dude,
Exactly. Why not?
I don't want to say who cares about the integrity of a belt, but
But WWE doesn't care about the integrity of any of their belts except for the WWE
It's still
Championship.
fun shit to do. Did the Freebirds do anything bad to the titles after making up the Freebird rule?
No, of course
besides
not.
Vince McMahon, does anybody else treat tag team wrestling like shit?
No.
Does besides Vince McMahon, does anybody else devalue their tag team titles?
No.
I don't see friggin' NXT UK guys taking pins, the world tag team titles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man. They need to cut that shit out.
Yeah, they do.
But I think that if Kairi Sane and Asuka had like just all 3 women's belts
That would
on the brand, like, you know,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
they could still go to Raw and defend the women's titles wherever they want. And that's another thing they promised us. Where's the NXT defenses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
I want to see some female wrestlers in NXT form real legit tag teams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then
what's her face? The Born and Bougie, Aaliyah and what's her face that be hanging out all the
that'd be
time.
disgusting.
Let them just wrestle. They're getting better.
Yeah, they are getting better.
You know what I mean? So let them. I mean, Kairi Sane was gonna kick the shit out of them, but it would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, Mike Kanellis, Casey Catanzaro, and Liv Morgan have also been cleared to wrestle. They returned to various live events. Sane hadn't been back since her concussion at TLC, which was what, a month ago?
A month ago at least.
So.
And Liv Morgan debuted a new
her gimmick,
ring attire.
Her new ring attire,
yeah.
and in Lafayette, Louisiana, there. So, and Canellis hasn't been inside of a ring since his release. So, I don't know what's going on there. Like, that's some weirdness. Like, he got released and he's back.
Yeah,
or requesting his release. Sorry. Yeah, like, I don't know what the hell. Like,
he can request his release all
he wants.
Because him and his wife signed a 5-year deal, and then she got pregnant.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, but in my opinion, WWE has all right to freeze your contract when you're hurt, and you can sit out. And if you don't want to wrestle, you can fucking wait it out, buddy. Because that's absolute bullshit. They paid you top dollar, and you're fucking whatever. You know, you want to quit right away because they put you in some stupid angles. And they put you in those hilarious angles because your wife got pregnant.
Dumbass. And you did that. You did that to yourself by knocking up your wife after getting signed and, like, talking shit.
Greedy.
I'm just talking shit. There's something I was thinking about. Do you think that I think AEW and NXT are going to be the top 2 wrestling programs of 2020?
Top two how? In viewership?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I believe.
There's no way.
I believe-
Hold on. There's no way that NXT or AEW will beat the viewership of Raw or SmackDown. No.
I don't know.
I don't think so, man.
I don't know, man. They secured that deal and their viewerships are going up.
Yeah, but AEW it's not going up 1.5 million people. There's no way, bro. In one year, that's no, man.
I don't know if
something
WWE
absolutely
can drop
insane would have to happen. Like Eminem would have to appear. You know what I mean? Like something insane for 1.5 million. That's huge, bro. That's huge numbers.
know,
There's
man.
no way.
I'm
in
feeling
hell.
like it might happen.
Especially because they're on the same night too.
But the
so that's
patterns,
that.
Raw is not,
Yeah, but it's not dropping by the millions.
but it's dropping by the tens of thousands weekly.
Yeah.
Weekly,
No.
right? Like
No, there's no way because they're on the same night and they're battling. So basically, essentially,
true that they are battling.
They basically split Raw and SmackDown's viewership
might
because they always have 1.12 or whatever it is, and then Raw and SmackDown always have 2.5, 2.4, 2.3. So basically, AEW and NXT are splitting already the audience from SmackDown
And
and
it's
Raw.
going
So
back and forth,
there's
right?
no way that they can beat them. Maybe combined one night they'll have more viewers, but.
collectively. Yeah, collectively maybe. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of changes in NXT that, he is going to end up pushing. He's going to end up pushing that fucking brand, man.
Oh yeah, he'll push it.
And you're going to end up seeing NXT title, people winning the Royal Rumble and going for the NXT title. Shit like that. And it's going to be a shock. You know what I mean? Man's I don't know. Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble again.
Right.
Goes, I want the NXT title.
would never.
Just a random thought. You know what I mean? Just anybody, a big name. Somebody comes back.
Fuck
and goes,
CM Punk.
Goes for the NXT. Edge. I want the NXT title.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
He comes out at number 30 and eliminates whoever's the last person and goes for the NXT title.
Yeah,
just
that'd
to
be
fuck
sick,
the
actually.
game up.
Yeah, that'd
His
be
wife
sick.
commentates there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? There's things that would just throw a good monkey wrench into the plans of this weird fucking, I don't know. I know they got a plan. They have a 5-year plan of shenanigans.
Of course.
Because they have plans for everything. I bet you these guys know the main event for WrestleMania 38 already.
Yeah, that's true. But with guys like Vince McMahon in the back who change shit the last minute, they can have
Mid-match.
10-year plans. It doesn't matter.
Mid-match.
2 days from now, he's changing shit mid-match.
Yeah.
A championship fucking WrestleMania main event.
The refs in mid-count at 2.5. Brock's going over. Stop. What? What?
Right?
What do you mean? Oh, his shoulder like that. Oh, that was another thing, too. I don't remember what show this was, but it happened in wrestling. I don't care. It's Friday, so I'm going to talk about it. I don't care if it was AEW or not. Somebody was getting
SmackDown
pinned.
or not, but yeah.
SmackDown, that's what I mean. It might have been on AEW. Somebody was getting pinned, and the man's shoulders were down, and the ref legit stopped the count and said, nope, his shoulder came up. Bro didn't move.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that was AEW.
Yeah. That kind of shit needs to stop.
The botchery.
The botchery.
On live camera.
Yeah.
All the time. It's the hard cam that catches their botchery.
Always. And it's every single time. And it's I want to know how.
Dark Order punches, the guy's not even
I want to know how
close
hard
or
Dustin
even-
was laughing when Homeboy was not. He's trying to sell some shit that ain't hitting him. How do you do that? You don't. That's just it. You just don't. For fuck's sakes. And there's things we're just gonna round up a lot of the whole week because it is Friday for us here. So, AEW, your production is ass.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I'm sorry. Why is it every time somebody starts talking, I miss the first like 3 words they say?
Oh yeah, like the backstage
Yeah.
segments they have.
And it's
Yeah,
like-
man. Like what? Yeah, like what's up with that?
Like, really?
you can't get your microphones right.
Y'all are trying to
Like
compete.
what? Go on, bro.
I have never seen NXT as the developmental league of WWE even do that back when they were on the network. So, yes, and I get it. They're a titan. They're the production. They're used to that shit. But y'all are Turner. You
They're
guys
Turner.
are
Exactly.
used to producing shit too.
Yeah.
If Nitro could be so, see, the thing is they're trying, and that's what I think they're doing on purpose. Is they're trying to have that Nitro feel, which is fine because Nitro is good, right? But at the same time, I don't want it to feel like 1999 Nitro. I want it to feel like Nitro went through a time machine,
Yeah.
and came out in 2020,
Right.
And now we have guys like Moxley, who's the new Cactus. Nope, there's one at 4102. Or sorry, that was 41, but whatever, you'll find it. He's the new Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
Like he is legit. He is. There's nobody out unless you're like Nick Gage on the Indies. That
Yeah.
guy's a mud sickhead. But other than that, like I think they need to just continue doing that old school feel, but with new school production.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like you guys have me tripping every time I just see a camera angle switch mid move, and I miss the move.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. Why did they? Yeah, why do they do that all the time? They're bad for that.
Very bad. And it's like WWE. You ever seen a WWE cameraman live?
Dude, watch SmackDown.
Watch the guy give a guy a chair shots. I remember watching. I can't remember who it was. Oh, I think it was Brock Lesnar. He was wearing out the Big Show with like some chair shots outside the ring, and the cameraman's camera was moving with every chair shot, and he followed every single one. And I was like, and you watch the man, he's going up, he's going down. I'm like, this guy's getting paid.
Yeah.
He's working for his cake because he doesn't want you to miss nothing. AEW, you need to take hints. I know you don't want to have the same production, but you can steal a little shit. You can steal a little shit.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Everything steals from everything. Hip hop steals from soul, who steals from R&B, who steals from
Oh yeah,
jazz,
you can
who steals
like,
from,
yeah, just basically up the quality. You basically don't have to steal anything. You don't have to steal their ideas. It's
No.
just called quality.
That's it.
We want to hear the guys talk in the back.
Yeah.
We don't want to miss moves. Watch SmackDown. The productions of SmackDown, like even the way the TV looks when you're watching it, like
Oh
the
my God.
screen, like the camera they use
That's
is
some lag.
unreal. Like
Hey.
SmackDown looks dope. That's the type of production
Yeah.
they need. Like they are seriously lacking when it comes to production. Like I'm gonna be honest here. NWA Power, what I watch, has better sound.
cleaner.
Has
Yeah.
better and cleaner sound than AEW does. And that's with the crowd I can
Yeah.
hear talking shit in the back.
I can hear
You
Bert,
know what I mean?
I can hear Bert in the 6th row. Ask Tim Storm, when are you going to go for the title?
Right?
I-
You know what I mean though?
I can
It's
hear-
true though. And it's like AEW, you're a $1 billion company too, right? So act like it.
Act like it.
Act like you know.
Have some respect and pride.
Have some respect.
Have some respect for your work.
Right?
You're just throwing it out there. No, seriously.
Cutting promos.
Have some respect for your work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that- yeah.
seriously, they have
Ninja.
they just keep throwing wrestling out. I'm like, you're not Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor can get away with actually no, I'm sorry, I can't even use them. Impact can get away with that shit. Because we all know they're just being ran out of somebody's garage right now. We know this. Ring of Honor, you're run by a TV company. You guys got Ted Turner behind you, just like Vince McMahon has Fox and everybody behind him. So y'all can beat. This man just said a YouTube show is better than your show. Like,
Production is better. Production, not the actual show.
No, I understand.
And like, but
I
yes,
can-
yes, production wise and sound wise, yes. NWA Power is better than AEW.
I can listen to Being the Elite at break on work while the generators are running better than I can hear your show quiet in my room or in my living room. Serious thing. Like, serious thing. Like, you just need to, like, pick your game up. SmackDown, there's a few things that they also need to change. And that's, like I said, it's those directionless talent they have. There's, like, I swear we see the same people every week.
Yeah.
It's Roman and Baron.
Yeah.
And
which is
now-
getting so tiresome.
Yeah, now the Usos.
Like, who's not tired of this feud?
The Mandy thing, that's a little newer, so I can let that slide.
Yeah.
It's Sami Zayn talking shit, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, it's just always them.
And it's like,
You're
I
right.
know there is more talent on the roster. If I start forgetting about wrestlers,
Which I have, because I honestly can't think of anybody else who's on SmackDown.
I think if you would have asked
Daniel
me,
Bryan,
yeah.
The Fiend.
I think if you would have asked me in 1995 or who's on the WWE roster, I could probably name everybody.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my, like, yeah, there's Shawn Michaels, there's Bret Hart, there's, Vader, there's this guy. Just because you
Bam
have
Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, you have a clear indication of who you get to see every week.
Yeah.
You have a clear indication of what feuds are going on, whose face is in this feud and whose heels in this feud.
Yeah.
So you know that Macho and Warrior are beefing right now. You know that Hogan and Justice are beefing right now, or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, what's going on. So you just use the feuds to pick out your superstars and just name them off. So you can't do that nowadays because everything is so intertwined and twisted in WWE.
Yeah, it's true.
That Mike Kanellis, what brand is he on? I don't know. I think it's SmackDown. He was drafted to
SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Because I
Like-
totally thought it was Raw.
I don't know.
I
but
thought he was on Raw.
there you go. So, and it's like, there's so many guys that we keep hearing about. Oh, you're signing this guy, and oh, this guy's coming back. And then you stifle them and you debut them in weird ways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, John Morrison should not have been sitting
Yeah,
high.
John Morrison's
on
like a
this
top
team.
guy.
Yeah.
Like a top guy. And the way he debuted, first of all,
Yeah.
was absolute garbage
And then
coming
he's-
out of the Miz's locker room. Why didn't he run out and save him?
Yeah.
That was a perfect opportunity
Yeah.
to debut him with some good entrance music. Second
Even
of all,
the shitty music would have got a pop just because it's him there.
right? Exactly. That's a good debut. Second of all, then you put him on TV the next week. The guy's high as shit. He
High as
can't
a
even
kite.
say anything.
Sitting on his TV laughing.
Yeah, right? Like stupid. And then Liv Morgan. Why would Liv Morgan read it? You played vignettes of fucking her for months of her return. And that's how she returns in some lesbian angle?
Yeah.
Like, the direction that they're giving people is...
It's
yeah.
weird. It's totally weird, and I just don't understand.
But with that said, John Morrison, to me, because I know who he is, he's been killing it in his matches since he's been back.
killing it.
And he's going to kill it.
And he's just one of those guys that just he doesn't age. He's like an
No, he
AJ
doesn't,
Styles.
yeah.
He's like, an R-Truth. Like, there's guys that just don't age. And he doesn't have the like careful style like Randy Orton would. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or anybody like that. Like, Randy Orton can wrestle that style till he's 60 because the only thing high impact he's got to do is an
the
RKO.
yeah.
The worst thing he's got to do is catch somebody from coming from really high.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it's not like he's got these big giant. He doesn't even, I don't even think he does the superplex anymore.
I don't think he does
I haven't
either.
seen him do that move off the top rope like his dad used to, like the big one.
Yeah.
Nope, don't see that no more.
Playing it safe.
Playing her safe.
The Miz styles.
Yeah. And
Which is fine, though, because then they last forever, right? Like, The Miz has been a fucking staple in WWE for 13, 14,
At
15
least.
years.
At
You know what I
least.
mean? And he's still going.
still going.
And he's still in one of the hottest feuds
Top
on
guys.
SmackDown, right?
top guy.
Like him, Morrison versus the New Day.
outside of
right?
John Cena.
He's the top guy.
He's the top guy.
Outside
People
of
want to,
WWE, yeah.
and I get it. They push who they push. They push Becky. They push Roman. They push Seth. They push AJ. But if you really want to get technical, The Miz cut that promo on Talking Smack that day,
Yeah.
and it was 100% real. When they want press releases, who do they call?
The Miz.
Me. When they want book signings, when they want somebody to go
Yeah,
represent
they call
the
The
WWE,
Miz every time. It's true.
Me. So, it's like
It's true. When they need a reality TV show, who do they call?
they
The
go to
Miz.
The Miz,
Yeah.
and they're like, he is the guy. And I honestly believe that
The guy.
before the end of this year, they should find a way to give him I don't care if it's
He
a
needs another title run.
6-month run like Kofi something.
He needs another title run. He needs another WrestleMania match where he's defending the title
Yeah.
or where he wins the
Wins
title
the
because
title.
honestly, he deserves it.
Yes.
He does. He deserves it. Just like Kofi deserved it, The Miz deserves another title run.
100%.
100%.
And it's like, honestly, Miz winning the title at SummerSlam or something, one of the big four, would be nice,
Yeah,
and
that'd
then he
be
win,
cool, too.
and then he could just, he could
They can
even
lose
if-
it at WrestleMania.
Even if he lost it at WrestleMania, You know, he already won. He beat John Cena.
He
at
beat John
WrestleMania.
Cena at
He's like,
WrestleMania,
you gotta, he beat Big Match John in the biggest match there is. Like,
Right?
He doesn't get no better.
It doesn't get better
So
than that, no.
he can go ahead and just lose his title at WrestleMania, and I think it would just be such the perfect for him to just ease his way on into Hollywood.
Exactly. It'd be like passing the torch, right?
Yeah.
He could basically pass to the next
Yeah.
face of WWE.
Because honestly, and I'm gonna say it, and people are gonna hate it, but the next face of WWE, because the one that is the face right now is trying not to. He's kind of out. It's gonna be Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to be able to turn him face per se. It's got to happen organically. Like Seth Rollins coming back from knee injury when he blew his shit out, and the place, the roof went nut. The place lost it.
Yeah.
That was like a good time. And then it's like they pretty much almost turned him immediately. Almost, it was weird. They didn't turn him. It was like the crowd turned on him because of like, I don't know, like the whole pandering thing. They knew it was fake. But you know what's not fake? If y'all go hit us up on all of our Instagrams.
And on all of our social media.
Yes.
Hit us up on Instagram at Just2Jobbers. Hit me up
At
on Instagram.
Jeremy Hendricks, 3 X's.
3 X's.
Hit us up on Facebook /Just2Jobbers and on Twitter at Just2Jobbers and email us at Just2Jobbers.com.
And still,
Your World Heavyweight Tag Team
Podcast champions of the world.
Madman J. Pesos and Mad Boy Mason Cross.
Just two jobbers. Peace.